So we just took this in for shock-in, passed with flying colors, but day after shock-in, the radiator started leaking, no joke. We need to swap the radiator, we need to do the spark plugs, we need to do the coil packs, we need to do the brakes. There's a lot of stuff we need to do on this Wagon R. I'm kind of seeing now why I got it for so cheap, but let's get started. We got our brand new upgraded rad. That's what they said, it's upgraded. First thing you do is don't even start the job, seriously. Look at your rad right here, and you have to see that everything is in the same place. So we have the drain, we have the hose at the bottom, hose at the front, they are perpendicular to each other, and the rad cap with a little breather here to the reservoir. So we have rad cap, reservoir, hose, bleeder. It's the exact same thing. Fan bolts onto this. So now that we know it's the right part, now we can get started. Where the hell's it coming out from? The direction in which it came pillowing out was actually all over the exhaust and the oil pan and everything. So yeah, it's definitely gonna smell for a bit, but it'll smell good. It'll smell like chewing gum. Typically a radiator is not bolted in at the bottom, they're just supported at the top here. So looks like we have to take the intake. We can probably get around that, but yeah, let's take the reservoir out. This cap is good to go, take that off. This pipe, just leave that dangling. This should lift right out. So because of the bumper and the actual unibody welded car, basically, you can't pull the radiator up. I just realized that. You gotta pull it from the bottom, right there. Fan's working fine. All right, we have confirmed. This is the exact same thing. The mounts, same place, threads are in the same place. So all we do is take our old one, lift this up, move it over here, put it down. That's it. This one is bye-bye. Responsibly recycled, the aluminum, all that stuff. I took off the rad mounts, so I'm gonna have to find a place this can lean, as these rad supports that we took off, as they have some play still, just do it hand tight until you put the pegs in. Okay, we got these rubber, I don't even know what you call them, little grommet things to help dampen the movement of everything, and they'll line up like that. So we're just, again, hand tight everything until we're done buttoning everything up, because we didn't put the hoses back, we didn't put the harness back. There's lots to do, so don't go bolting anything down just yet. Incredibly important, put your fan harness back in or your fan won't turn on. Okay, now that that's on, let's check downstairs again. Going back here, see the little crosshatch plus things are seated. The fan is bolted down. You want to make sure this drain, well, that's really tight. I mean, it doesn't need to be open, but okay, well, that's that. Put this hose back on right there, and you see how everything's moving. Line it up so it's nice and straight, then you can put these back on. Reservoir dogs back in. There we go. Hose on. It's just hand tight hose, nothing crazy. For this we're using already pre-mixed. Doesn't need very much, so I think we need 3 liters, so we'll put 2, see what happens. Whoa, yeah, we're peaking here. Okay, we're gonna turn the car on, run the heat just for a little bit, get things moving, and then we'll squeeze all the hoses. Ow! So I'm squeezing this bottom hose, and you see how it's bubbling over, pillowing over I should say, and it doesn't have any air in it, which is good. So we're gonna suck up some of that just for a second. Oh, there we go. See, starting to eat it. So we went through 3.6, 3.7 of liters of, what do you call it? Coolant. So that's it. Got the old one right here. New one's in. I realized what we're gonna do is we need to, oh look, some pigeons. Nice. I think we're gonna wait on the spark plugs and the coils. Reason being, we passed shotgun, which means I have 2 years that I can run an intake. So I'm gonna take off all this crap, and we're gonna run a cone filter from here to over there, and we'll get some sick sounds. But we can't do that until we get our intake. So we're gonna save the coil packs, the spark plugs, and the brakes for next time. This time, just finish the rad job. That's the most important thing, because I went into work the other day into Tokyo to a meeting, and the car was smoking. So the culprit was the top of the rad here. As you can see, right there was all cracked, and it was running down the side and burning at the bottom, and you see it was collecting on the bottom as well. So we got rid of that. Thank you, Radiator, for doing your best, and we are on to the next thing. So don't worry, we got a lot going on. We got the Lexus GS, aka Aristo, aka whatever you want to call it, from whatever zone you're in. We're going to do a oil change on the Serena. You don't need to worry about that. We're going to do a front bumper on the Toyota Land Cruiser, and we're still waiting on a part for the Beat. A lot going on. Till next time.